To get started with Synapse, you will need to create an account. On the login page, click Create Account. Then, enter some personal details and agree to our terms and conditions. When done, click Sign Up. You will receive a verification link in your email. Click on that link to verify the account. After verifying your account, you can log in and will be brought to this dashboard. You'll notice two banners at the top of the portal, one instructing you to complete your profile. Complete the details, adding in your address, and save the changes. The other banner will take you to select a service plan. The billing page will recommend a package based on your current usage. From here, you can add a credit card, save it on file, and then select a subscription plan to subscribe. Back at our dashboard, we'll notice that it's a little bit empty since we don't have any campaigns or pulses. To get started, let's click on Add Campaign. Here we will enter the title of our campaign and a brief description so that way we can understand what the campaign is for later. Once we've added the campaign, it'll take us to our campaigns page where we can see our active campaigns. If you click on the campaign, you can see an overview of your campaign, but we don't have a pulse yet, so let's add one. You can add a pulse at any time by going to the pulse menu in the top left of the screen, clicking Create Pulse or Add Campaign to add a campaign. We'll enter in a pulse name, we'll select the campaign we want to assign it to, which right now we only have My Sample Campaign, and then we'll select what kind of category we want. For now, we'll select the URL pulse type, which is the default, and enter a URL that'll be a redirect whenever the user visits our pulse link. Now we've created our pulse and we're on the Edit Pulse screen. If we scroll down to the bottom, there's our pulse link. That link can be incorporated into QR codes, banner ads, or encoded onto NFC devices. To create a QR code, click Create QR Code. To add a new pulse, click the Add Pulse button. Now let's look at the different pulse types we have. We have URL split testing, which allows us to serve one of two different URLs. So depending on when the user visits, they might see either the primary destination or our destination B. This allows us to compare two landing pages against each other. We also have phone as an option. You can add in a phone number and click Configure, and it will automatically configure the destination to call that user. Navigation, similarly, you can put the address in, hit Configure, and it will automatically configure the destination inside of Google Maps. Like phone and navigation, with email, you enter in the email address. Click the Configure button, and it will automatically configure the redirect to prompt the email app. For YouTube, you can just put in the YouTube link, same with Vimeo, and File Link is great for putting files in from Dropbox, Google Drive, or other file storage platforms. If at any time you want to see all of your active campaigns, select from the Pulse menu, Active Campaigns. Clicking on that campaign will provide us more details. We'll be able to see the metrics for all the different pulses, and edit the pulses that are part of that campaign. Clicking on the View Stats section can show us how many times the pulse was viewed today, in the last 7 days, in the last month, and compare it over the period of time. Additionally, it can also tell us the top IP addresses of users using the website, the amount of usage by device, the locations that are the most popular, and what websites are referring traffic to the Synapse link. Similarly, on the dashboard, we can see how many campaigns we have in total, how many pulses we have in total, how many signals have been collected for those pulses we have. We can also see how many inquiries I've received today through my Reach widget, how many of them are currently marked new, and how many inquiries I've received in the last 30 days. We can also, below that, see all of our campaigns at a glance and our most engaged pulses. Let's look at another account of mine and see how things are going for the Franklin County Free Press campaign. Here, they're using Synapse to manage all of the different ads on their website. This provides all of the traffic data for their advertisers at a glance. From the campaign dashboard page, we can view all of our pulses. We can see them by project name, what type of pulse they are, and some basic metrics. We can also view stats and edit any of these pulses by clicking on the action in the Actions area. On the Reach dashboard, you can view inquiries that have come through your website. You can see all of the leads that are marked new, and you can also manage them. From there, you can see the full message, set a status, sync to your CRM, or delete the inquiry. From the View Stats dashboard under the Reach tool, we can view our total inquiries and see our different stats as it relates to the leads we've gained through Reach. By clicking on Delegate Dashboard, you can actually delegate your Synapse campaigns and Reach account to other different users so that they can also see the information. This is especially useful in large companies where there might be one master account but several other users that want to access the information and data. To add a website to Reach, go to the profile page and scroll down to Add Site License. You'll enter the URL of your website into the domain URL box, and then click Add Domain. You'll receive an email with details that you'll need to configure the Reach plugin. That'll include your API key and your Reach project code. Thank you for watching this brief tutorial on how to use Synapse and Reach. If you have any questions, please reach out to us by emailing synapse@launchux.com.